Hey everybody, welcome to another one of my game picks for E3 2017 here on GGRC. Don't blink or you might miss it. This first trailer for Anthem is merely a teaser trailer. This was actually shown at the EA conference yesterday, but they had a note that said, hey, there's going to be a lot more of this shown at the Microsoft conference, which was today. So we have two trailers. This one quick teaser trailer, which just shows a lot of, random images of the game here. And then we're going to quickly cut into the much longer actual gameplay demonstration of the game next, which I was really happy that they actually showed gameplay of the game. I thought that they were going to do an extended story one that they were showing like right here, just an extended version of like showing random things here, but we're going to cut into the other trailer here, and it even tells you right here that everything you're about to see is filmed or was captured real time in the game during actual gameplay. And that excites me because the game that they show off here is not just incredibly beautiful, but has the potential to be a really, really cool online game. The only way that I could think of it is that it is sort of a like Destiny meets Lost Planet 2, I guess. And you'll notice that from the environment that you soon get into, because there is a lot of jungle environment here, and in Lost Planet 2 there was that as well. Now, I don't want to say that the gameplay is like that, because I know Lost Planet 2 was very much snubbed by the gaming community, and for a lot of different reasons. But the environments very much look similar. So you're in this futuristic, it's always futuristic, right? But you're in this planet, different planet in space in the future, I would assume, and you actually get to wear a mech suit. Now, the gameplay actually looks more like a Just Cause, if I had to guess. Like, if you took Titanfall and Just Cause, put those together, the gameplay there, and then combined Destiny, I think that's a little bit more accurate. But if you took the theme, the look of Lost Planet 2 and some of the jungle areas there, I think that's a little bit more of an apt description for it. Look at all the different characters and looks that you see in this game here. The guy on the right there was not a robot, believe it or not. It's actually a guy in a mech suit, which you're actually going to be able to climb into right here in a second. So as your character here, you see someone has got one ready for you here, and you step right in. Very, very Titanfall 2. That is going to be a tight fit right there, though. I would feel a little claustrophobic getting into that thing personally. So you suit up, it opens up, and they unveil the world to you. So obviously this is a very E3 thing. They like to show you how much world you're going to have to explore in every game that you play. And that is no different from Anthem here. But in a second here, you'll see where the Just Cause 3 gameplay comparison comes in. I'm really glad that I'm talking over this, though, because, man, I am not a fan of the banter that they had the people do for this gameplay demo. So you see here, you're going to be able to do the whole wingsuit thing down to wherever it is that you're going to want to go questing. But look at this world here. Look how awesome this looks. You got all these different creatures. If you put really crazy looking creatures in your game, I am always going to be a fan. I love creatures. But look at this. This looks just like Just Cause 3. He's got the whole wingsuit thing going on. You're kind of tipping back and forth, looking for a place to land. It gives you the illusion that you're actually flying with a jetpack of some kind, but it looks like you are losing altitude as you do that. So this mech suit gives you all kinds of different abilities. You can see that he is now being propelled. He can run a bit quicker. You can still see creatures moving all over the place here. It gives you the ability to do long jumps. Here's a creature fighting other crazy, like, cat-like creatures here.
Yeah, he seems like a problem for another day.
Yeah, again, really, really glad that we're not listening to most of the banter between the characters here. I really wish they would have picked people who, like, had a little bit more enthusiasm when they were talking during this. I know they recorded it, probably people who work on the game and everything, which is fine. But it doesn't seem like they have much enthusiasm behind what they're saying. It's really funny. Fly right out of the... Man, flies right out of the water into combat here. This looks awesome. I saw a lot of people in the chat that I was watching, while I was watching this conference, there was a chat going on. A lot of people were saying things like, I'll eat my hat if the final game actually looks like this. But you know what? This looks doable. It's not like this game looks bad. I mean, if you look at the newest, what was it? The newest Xenoblade game that came out on... it came out on the Wii U, and everybody always makes fun of that console for being super underpowered, but that was a very pretty looking game, and this game, obviously, it is much better looking, but if a game like Xenoblade Chronicles on the Wii U can look that good, this game could easily look as good as it's looking right now. One of the things I did not note earlier, though, is how different the other person's mech is for their character, which I think is pretty cool. It sort of shows off that you're going to have the option to play with different mech suits, which I think is a great idea, you know, to keep things fresh. I don't know if you're going to have the choice to just pick one, or if you're going to have to build it from scratch or whatever. But it would be great if it was like Xenoblade, where you're going around and you're actually picking up materials to make your mech suit better as you go on, and you could change out legs and arms and weapons and that kind of thing. Would love to see more in this game as to like the customization features for your actual mech suit. Now the thing that they're showing off here is they're showing how deadly and how powerful you can be. A lot of stuff that they're showing off doesn't make the characters look too vulnerable. They don't seem too squishy. You can see here that the guy was standing up there just getting everybody lined up to use that grenade on them. There's a loot pack that you're going to pick up there. Another crazy looking digital loot pack with a new gun.
Oh, nice.
That guy. The woman's like, yes, a Jura's Wrath gun. And the guy's like, oh, nice. No enthusiasm. Come on, guys. A little bit more for us. Look at this game, though. Look how beautiful this looks.
Oh, Superstorm incoming.
I thought this was a pretty interesting way to end it, too, is they show the characters going through some sort of a storm here, too.
Hey guys, what's up?
Hey, what's happening?
So they get 2 new friends to join up here. It's 4 people. So now you definitely got the Destiny Division thing going on with the online play. You also see that the 4th person's mech there, she or he actually had like a very different ability moveset, it looked like, for their mech. She turned in, almost just flew away. It looked like she transformed into some kind of a bug or something like that, which is pretty interesting.
What are we supposed to do? Fly into it?
Yeah, there she is, levitating right there.
Let's do this.
Okay, so I guess everybody just flies into this crazy portal here. Very Destiny-ish. That is Anthem. I gotta say, I'm very interested in seeing more in this game. Would love to see the customization features in a little bit more in the gameplay and everything, but it looks very interesting. What I do know is that this is an EA game, and I really, really hope that this doesn't end up becoming another Division loot kind of game, because that game was a game that I played during the beta, and I had absolutely no inclination to purchase that game once it was finally available. So hopefully they stay away from that, and I'll have a chance to play a game that isn't just about loot, actually has a good story, and the multiplayer is actually fun. Be sure to stay tuned to my channel for more E3 2017 coverage. Click the playlist on screen to see more right now.